we have our ladies today who went for a DIY trek to Kedarkantha. That too on 31st of December, 30th, 31st and 1st, and now they are back. You opened the season for many more trekkers to come in future. I have a question actually. I want to know, like, how does it feel to do a trek on your own? And why?
So I have been with India Hikes. I've done a lot of treks with India Hikes where, you know, I register for myself for batches, and then you go to any campsite and everything is set for you. So all you would have to think about while trekking with India Hikes with these batches are just reaching from one point to another, and everything is like already given to you. But in a do-it-yourself kind of a trek, your goals or your checkpoints does not end just reaching the campsite. You'd have to pitch your own tent. We would have to cook our own food, get water, and then think about, you know, like the camp where you want to put your tents. And all of these also become like a part of the journey of the trekking on the trail. So that was a drastic shift, I would say, in how you should probably look at a DIY trek rather than how you would look at a normal trek if you were to go with India Hikes with the batches. So that's one thing. And do you want to...
While on the trail, we had to figure the way out. We deviated a few times. Were unsure because there were like 2-3 maps and we were not sure which one, because we were somewhere away from both the maps. That was one of the challenges. And the second thing, we did not know how much to stop at places. So the assessment, the analysis, all that was going on while we carried on.
Also, how thrilling it is to do a trek on your own like this.
We had the whole trail to ourselves.
Yeah.
And like security wise, there was no issue because of a very strong IH presence on the trail. There were 2 base camps. And all the mules and mule men, the mule men, they knew the route. Kidhar hai Jalota base camp, kidhar hai dusra base camp. But with that security, continuing on our own, knowing that we'll reach at the right spot because we had the map also, it was nice. Easier than usual, because we got to start at our own time, which is not very late.
Yeah.
It also probably depends on the trek itself, right? Kedarkantha is a very established trek, and the routes and the trails are also very prominent. So once you start hiking from wherever, Haltwadi or the base camp, so the Gaia map really helped us find our way back when we got lost. But we even had our little bit of fun, you know, coming back. We skipped and we took a shortcut. We didn't even go to Jalota campsite. We came via shortcut, and we finally made it to the base camp.
Yeah. Good, in 3 days you did Kedarkantha. And okay, how about the food? I want to know about the food as well. I heard like you had a lot of food and you cooked all the meals as well. I would have skipped it. How was it with the food?
Cooking with the stove and the premix was very easy. It took hardly 10 minutes per meal, and breakfast ke liye hardly 5 minutes. And having hot food, and that too very flavorful and tasty. It's really good. We did not want to skip
anything. Yeah, first like we got the itinerary and the food items, and then the first thing that came to my mind was, you know, like this is like a 5-star food menu. There's so many things. There's soup, there's veg fried rice, there's biryani, there's khichdi, there's curry, and there are desserts. So we tried our best to cook everything. I think we almost used like every food item that was given, although quantity wise we didn't consume much. We didn't empty it, but it was a really good experience cooking and preparing the meals for ourselves and ensuring that we eat. And we didn't have any problem with when it came to food. It was very convenient with the premixes that India Hikes provide us for the DIY treks. So,
it was one of the highs of the trek too, apart from the view and everything. We were very excited about manchaw soup and pineapple shira.
Oh, so cool. You took it to another level also when you took your meal all the way to the top of Kedarkantha and you cooked dal khichdi there.
Dal khichdi at the top.
That's amazing. Like it was quite comfortable for you to take your canisters to the top.
Yes.
Very, very. The bag was very light. We just had to carry the premix and the stove. It was all very light.
Yeah, quite
Yeah.
compact, I think.
Yes.
Very compact.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fit it in our day bag easily.
Okay. How was it to carry the tent and sleeping bags? Was it warm? Was it good? Anything about the equipment, the gear that
Bag
you used?
was heavy, and also because it was just us sharing the load, just the two of us. But somewhere we found out a way to rest our backs. So it was like learning on the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So the sleeping bags and the tents by itself, I think they were of very good quality. And probably, yeah, when you're at the top, it gets really cold. No amount of layers are enough to like get your feet from freezing. But we tried our best to layer up ourselves and keep ourselves warm. And we even had like the advantage of making hot water at any point in time because we had our stove.
Yeah.
So we made hot water bottles for ourselves and put it in our sleeping bags. So that kept us warm for the night.
Awesome. Vaishu and Sindhu, if you have to record a message for all the DIY trekkers, please go ahead.
Yeah, so one thing I would say is because it's a DIY trek, you are doing it yourself. So you need to be very mindful about your health and how you're feeling on the trail. So at any point in time, you need to be able to differentiate between fatigue or even like AMS symptoms. You need to prepare yourself to understand what are the symptoms of AMS, and if you are in fact living those symptoms, then you need to take the necessary precautionary measures. Or even descend down if it comes to it. So you need to be extremely mindful about how you're feeling health-wise on the trail, because it's very important that you have to look out for yourself, and that's the whole point of doing it yourself, right? So that's my message, I would say.
Thank you. How about you, Sindhu?
I think consistency in workout is very important. Apart from cardio, strength training is also needed because you have to carry a very heavy backpack. The days are going to be long. You feel a lot of pressure on your legs. Stretching regularly before starting and then during also if the weight is too much. That is also very much needed. Resting, like deciding the rest points in between. That is also very much important. And apart from fitness, the right company, because emotions do take over. So if you're going in a group, you have to go in a group where you feel comfortable, and the thoughts should be aligned, maybe complementing. So that's another thing. I guess that's all.
Yeah, that's a good message. Thank you. Thank you both the ladies, and congratulations for opening the DIY for the season for this year. And we will be sharing these details with all the team members and sharing your good wishes with them as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year!